Bob Marley. The name alone evokes a symphony of emotions. It conjures images of swaying palm trees, the skanking rhythms of reggae, and a message of love and unity. Born Robert Nesta Marley in rural Jamaica, this iconic figure became a global phenomenon. Even decades after his passing, Marley's music continues to resonate. Marley's journey was one of humble beginnings, marked by both struggle and triumph. From the streets of Trench Town to the world stage, his life was fueled by an unwavering belief in music's power. Through his lyrics and rhythms, he gave voice to the oppressed and spread a message of love and unity. This essay delves into the life and legacy of Bob Marley, exploring his profound impact on music and culture. Ultimately, we will discover why Bob Marley remains an icon, his music a timeless beacon of hope and inspiration. Bob Marley's story began in the rural village of 9 Miles, Jamaica, where he was born in 1945. His mixed heritage, with a black Jamaican mother and a white British father, exposed him early on to the complexities of identity and belonging in a society grappling with colonial legacies. This duality would later become a recurring theme in his music, as he explored themes of race, identity, and social justice. Life in 9 Miles was simple but challenging. Marley's early years were marked by poverty and the absence of his father, who was largely absent from his life. Seeking better opportunities, Marley's mother moved them to Trench Town, a sprawling ghetto in Jamaica's capital, Kingston. Trench Town was a melting pot of cultural influences, a vibrant yet impoverished community teeming with life, music, and hardship. It was here that Marley's musical talents began to flourish. He found solace and inspiration in music, immersing himself in the sounds of American R&B, jazz, and the emerging sounds of ska, a precursor to reggae. The streets of Trench Town became Marley's musical crucible. It was here that he met Neville Bunny Livingston and Peter Tosh, kindred spirits who shared his passion for music. Together they formed the Wailing Wailers, later shortened to the Wailers, marking the beginning of a musical partnership that would change the course of music history. The early Wailers were influenced by the sounds of their time. American R&B, particularly the soulful vocals of Curtis Mayfield and Ray Charles, as well as the nascent ska movement sweeping Jamaica. Ska's upbeat tempo and infectious energy resonated with the youth of Trench Town, providing a soundtrack for their dreams and frustrations. The Wailers honed their skills performing at local clubs and talent shows, their tight harmonies and socially conscious lyrics quickly gaining them a loyal following in Trench Town. Their music became a voice for the voiceless, reflecting the struggles and aspirations of the ghetto dwellers. Songs like Simmer Down, a plea for peace and unity in the face of social unrest, became anthems for the disenfranchised youth of Jamaica. The Wailers' early success in Jamaica caught the attention of Coxsone Dodd, a prominent record producer and the founder of Studio One, one of Jamaica's leading music labels. Under Dodd's guidance, the group recorded a string of successful singles, solidifying their status as rising stars in the Jamaican music scene. However, the group's relationship with Dodd was short-lived as they sought more creative control and a greater share of the profits from their music. This led them to team up with Lee Scratch Perry, an eccentric yet visionary producer who would play a pivotal role in shaping their sound. Perry's production techniques, characterized by his innovative use of studio effects and unconventional recording methods, helped to create the signature Wailers sound, a unique blend of ska, rocksteady and reggae that was both raw and polished, soulful and rebellious. It was during this period that the Wailers recorded some of their most iconic tracks, including Soul Rebel, Small Axe and Duppy Conqueror. Section 5. One Love, Many Hearts, the women in Bob's life. Bob Marley's life was filled with music, but also with love. He was a man who embraced love in its many forms, fathering at least 11 children with several different women. While his relationships were complex, his love for his children remained a constant. Central to Bob's story is Rita Marley, his wife and musical partner. Rita was more than just his wife. She was a talented musician in her own right, her backing vocals an integral part of the I3s, who brought a feminine strength to the Wailers' sound. Their relationship was passionate, tumultuous even, but their bond ran deep, fueled by a shared love of music and Rastafarian faith. Section 6, Rastafari, a spiritual compass. Central to understanding Bob Marley and his music is understanding Rastafari. This Afrocentric religion, born in Jamaica in the 1930s, deeply influenced Marley's worldview, music and lifestyle. Rastafari, with its emphasis on black liberation, social justice and a deep connection to Africa, resonated deeply with Marley's own experiences and beliefs. Rastafari provided Marley with the spiritual framework that informed his music and his message. His songs became vehicles for Rastafarian teachings, spreading messages of peace, love, unity and resistance against oppression. Marley's embrace of Rastafari extended to his physical appearance. He grew his hair into dreadlocks, a powerful symbol of his faith and a visible rejection of Western beauty standards. His adoption of marijuana, or herb as it is known in Rastafarian culture, as a sacrament further solidified his identification with the movement. Section 7, Confronting Babylon, music as a tool for social change. Bob Marley's music was more than just entertainment, it was a call to action, a weapon against injustice, and a beacon of hope for the oppressed. His lyrics, often imbued with Rastafarian imagery and themes of social justice, resonated deeply with those struggling for equality and liberation. Marley's music transcended geographical boundaries, carrying his message of resistance and hope far beyond the shores of Jamaica. His songs became anthems for liberation movements around the world, particularly in Africa, where his music resonated deeply with those fighting against colonialism and apartheid. His 1977 album Exodus, recorded after a politically motivated assassination attempt in Jamaica, remains a seminal work. Its songs of exile, liberation and spiritual redemption, resonating with oppressed people worldwide. Section 8. The sun is still shining, Marley's enduring legacy. Bob Marley's life was tragically cut short at the age of 36 when he succumbed to cancer. Despite a valiant fight against the disease, which had spread from his toe to his brain, Marley continued to make music, his spirit unbroken. His final concert in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was a testament to his resilience and his unwavering commitment to his music and his message. Even as his body weakened, his spirit soared, his voice carrying his message of love and unity to the thousands who had come to witness his final performance. Marley's death sent shockwaves across the globe. Millions mourned the loss of this musical icon, this voice of hope and resistance. His passing, however, did not diminish his impact. Instead, it seemed to amplify it. Section 9. Catch a Fire, Marley's impact on music and culture. Bob Marley's impact on music is undeniable. He introduced reggae to a global audience, taking it from the streets of Kingston to stadiums worldwide. His unique blend of reggae, ska and rocksteady, infused with his powerful lyrics and soulful vocals, created a sound that was both infectious and profound. But Marley's influence goes beyond just music. He became a cultural icon. His image, the dreadlocks, the Rasta colors, the ever-present spliff, instantly recognizable worldwide. He represented a spirit of rebellion, a yearning for freedom and justice that resonated with people from all walks of life. His music became synonymous with a laid-back yet socially conscious lifestyle. He popularized Rastafarian culture, bringing its messages of peace, love and unity to a global audience. From fashion to food, from language to spirituality, Marley's influence permeated various aspects of popular culture. Section 10. Forever a legend, Marley's global influence. Bob Marley's reach extends far beyond music. He became a symbol of hope and resistance for oppressed people worldwide. His music transcended cultural and linguistic barriers, his message of unity and love resonating with audiences across continents. In Africa, his music became the soundtrack to liberation movements, his songs anthems for those fighting against colonialism and apartheid. His 1980 concert in Zimbabwe, celebrating the country's independence, remains a powerful testament to his global influence and his unwavering support for the oppressed. From the streets of South Africa to the favelas of Brazil, from the ghettos of America to the villages of India, Marley's music provided a voice to the voiceless, his songs of hope and resilience offering solace and inspiration to those struggling for equality and justice. Redemption song, a legacy of hope and unity. Bob Marley's legacy is one of hope, unity, and the power of music to change the world. His music continues to inspire, his messages of love and resistance still relevant today. Marley's life teaches us to never give up on our dreams, never stop fighting for what we believe in. His music reminds us we are all connected, with more in common than divides us.